Jim Parsons' Big Bang Theory exit reveal completely misses the point. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Jim Parsons completely ignores the point of the program and Sheldon's role in it, as seen by his recent admission regarding his departure from the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory's shocking cancellation, which occurred more than 3 years after the nerdy sitcom's conclusion, is revisited through new remarks from the show's cast. Parsons' choice to leave the show was the primary reason for the Big Bang Theory's cancellation, since the other cast members chose to conclude the narrative with the entire ensemble. It has finally been made public that Jim Parsons desired for the Big Bang Theory to go on without Sheldon. It was unexpected when CBS decided to discontinue the Big Bang Theory in 2019, particularly considering that network officials expressed a strong desire for the show to continue. According to reports, each cast member was receiving $1 million for each episode, which was a huge salary that only came close to matching the Friends ensembles. Regretfully, despite the rich offer, Parsons continued to believe that it was time to step down as Sheldon Cooper and pursue other career goals. But he had no idea that this would be the final straw for the Big Bang Theory. Related, TBD is sadder due to Young Sheldon's George changes. When Jim Parsons reflects on his choice to break up with Sheldon Cooper, which marked the end of the Big Bang Theory, the actor discloses that he actually wished to observe the popular sitcom in the absence of Sheldon. This line of reasoning demonstrates how unaware Parsons is of Sheldon's significance. Later seasons of The Big Bang Theory changed the focus to make Sheldon the real protagonist, even though the show was initially designed as an ensemble. Sheldon was at the center of most of the main plots on The Big Bang Theory, and even when he was given a supporting role, Parsons' character was crucial as the comic source or the driving force behind the story. It would be challenging, if not impossible, to continue The Big Bang Theory without Sheldon because of this. Executives and the remaining cast members of The Big Bang Theory probably realized this, which is why they chose to end the show with Jim Parsons' Sheldon still in it, rather than chance damaging it by going on. In addition to losing its socially awkward brilliance, the Pasadena gang would also have to say goodbye to Amy because she is married to Sheldon. Jim Parsons misinterprets Sheldon's role by presuming that the Big Bang Theory would continue after his departure. Young Sheldon, a prequel spin-off that explores Sheldon's Texas upbringing, was ordered by CBS prior to the conclusion of the Big Bang Theory. The spin-off has grown into a tremendously popular TV comedy in its own right over the course of 6 seasons. Sheldon Cooper was the real star of the record-breaking sitcom, as evidenced by Young Sheldon's success and the lack of a spin-off sequel with other primary characters. Parsons' character gained enough popularity to be the star of his own show, something CBS has never done to any other Pasadena gang member. Except for the guy who played him, it appears that everyone understood Sheldon's significance to the Big Bang Theory. For the Big Bang Theory fans, the end of an era came in 2019 with Jim Parsons' shocking exit from the show. As the beloved Sheldon Cooper, Parsons had become the heart and soul of the series, his character's quirks, genius, and awkward charm the driving force behind the entire show's success. But in the months leading up to his departure, the media buzz was filled with speculation, behind-the-scenes drama, and cryptic interviews. Yet, when the truth came out about why Jim Parsons was leaving, it left many fans scratching their heads in confusion. Here's why his big exit reveal completely missed the point. In an exclusive interview, Parsons revealed that his decision to leave the Big Bang Theory wasn't about the money, though let's face it, that could have been part of it. No, it was about his creative fulfillment. This is the part that really threw fans for a loop. He said that he felt like the character of Sheldon had reached his peak and that there was no more room for growth, which led him to step away. And while artistic integrity is something to respect, The Big Bang Theory wasn't just a sitcom, it was a cultural phenomenon. It felt as though Parsons missed the fact that Sheldon's potential for growth didn't end with the show's conclusion, but rather with his arc. Fans had been invested in Sheldon's evolution for years, and his exit felt more like a missed opportunity than a creatively fulfilling left a void. Yes, but what's even more puzzling is the idea that Sheldon Cooper had reached his peak. Over the course of 12 seasons, we saw Sheldon go from a socially awkward, narcissistic genius to someone capable of navigating relationships, friendships, and even more complex emotions. However, his journey wasn't about achieving some final complete version of himself. It was about the constant, unpredictable development of his character. The beauty of Sheldon was that he was always evolving, but never in a straightforward, neatly packaged way. He constantly surprised us, breaking barriers that we didn't think were possible for someone so rigid in his ways. By claiming he had reached his peak, Parsons seemed to miss the point that Sheldon was never supposed to arrive at some final destination. His greatness lay in the process of discovery. Another part of Jim Parsons' exit reveal that rubbed fans the wrong way was his assertion that it was simply time to move on. This is an understandable reason in the world of showbiz. But for a show as beloved as The Big Bang Theory, a bit more nuance in his statement could have been helpful. Fans of the show had been with Sheldon and the gang for over a decade. Many viewers had grown up with the characters, sharing in their milestones, struggles, and triumphs. The fact that Parsons could so casually say it was time to move on felt dismissive of the emotional investment fans had put into the show. The Big Bang Theory wasn't just another job, it was a legacy. And by leaving without truly acknowledging the profound impact it had on viewers, Jim Parsons' explanation seemed, well, out of touch. What made Sheldon so magnetic was his uniqueness, a strange blend of vulnerability, genius, and complete emotional obliviousness. However, Jim Parsons' exit from the show didn't just leave a hole in the character's story, it left a hole in the show's narrative. By the time The Big Bang Theory wrapped up, Sheldon was ready for something bigger than a simple closure episode. The final season seemed to hint at Sheldon's growth in a way that could have set the stage for more meaningful conclusions, not just for Sheldon, but for the ensemble cast as well. But by walking away at that moment, Parsons missed an opportunity to create a more profound and fulfilling send-off that the character and the fans deserved. Let's be real. After 12 seasons of Sheldon's antics, his quirks, and his wild love story with Amy, did the character really peak? Or did the show simply choose the easy way out to avoid exploring deeper emotional layers that could have set up a more fitting conclusion? Here's the elephant in the room. Was Jim Parsons' exit truly a creative decision, or was it motivated by something more practical, like money and contracts? After all, The Big Bang Theory was the highest-paid sitcom on television at the time. Jim Parsons was reportedly making around $1 million per episode. So could it be that Parsons' exit had more to do with personal financial goals and new opportunities than some higher-level artistic desire to move on? Many fans think that the show could have continued without Parsons, but the emotional punch of Sheldon's departure made it clear that the show just wouldn't be the same. And here's the kicker. While the show might have continued for a few more seasons without him, Jim Parsons' decision to walk away felt like an easy escape from the clutches of a show that had reached its financial ceiling. Fans can't help but wonder, did he truly leave for creative reasons, or did he simply want to exit on top before the show risked becoming a mere cash cow with no new ideas left to explore? Let's not forget about Young Sheldon, the spin-off that focuses on Sheldon's early life and formative years in Texas. Jim Parsons still serves as the executive producer for the prequel, which focuses on a younger, more innocent version of Sheldon, but the show's continued success feels like a missed opportunity to push the limits of the original series. The fact that Young Sheldon continues to be a hit while The Big Bang Theory ends on such a final note almost feels like the rug was pulled out from under fans. Why couldn't Sheldon's full arc be explored in a more intricate way in the main show? Could it be that Parsons felt locked into his character's trajectory and, rather than confronting that challenge head-on, decided it was easier to exit the show entirely? Sheldon's departure feels more like a business decision than a creative one. After all, why leave a world of endless potential behind when Young Sheldon has been Jim Parsons made his exit? Sheldon's journey had touched millions of viewers, each finding a part of themselves in his flaws, his genius, and his heart. But rather than allowing Sheldon to have a true, long-lasting legacy, his departure feels like an unfinished chapter. The problem with Parsons' exit is that it ignored one crucial element: the legacy of Sheldon Cooper. Leaving for creative reasons, instead of exploring his character's full potential, left fans with a sense that we didn't get to see enough. The series finale, while emotionally resonant in some ways, was also unsatisfying because it didn't offer the emotional payoff fans had invested in for over a decade. Sheldon's story wasn't over, it was just beginning to reach new heights, and by leaving the show behind, Jim Parsons effectively closed the door on what could have been an even more iconic, groundbreaking send-off. So after all of the drama, the heartwarming moments, and the unpredictable journey, was Jim Parsons' departure truly the right choice? Did Sheldon Cooper really peak? The answer is complicated. While Parsons may have felt his time as Sheldon was done, the character's legacy will continue to linger in fans' hearts for years to come. Jim Parsons' exit was more than just a personal decision. It was a moment that left many questioning the future of Sheldon, his relationships, and The Big Bang Theory as a whole. In the end, it wasn't just about creative fulfillment. It was about missing the bigger picture: the impact Sheldon Cooper had on pop culture and the untapped potential of his character. Is Young Sheldon a worthy successor? Maybe, but it will never quite fill the void left by The Big Bang Theory's abrupt end. The truth is, Jim Parsons' exit reveal completely missed the point. The show wasn't ready to say goodbye, and neither were we. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.